Judge Wickersham was an exceptional statesman who made his mark on Alaska, and his white Victorian on Juneau's Chicken Ridge is getting ready to be the stage of a new chapter in Alaska's history. It's just up the hill from the state capitol building, just around the corner from the governor's mansion, and many feel here in Juneau it doesn't make sense to keep it as a residential museum.
You're never going to make any money off of this, and so you're going to have to subsidize it through state subsidy. And we've done that throughout the years.
Now that the building is well into its restoration, a new question has arisen. What are we going to use this space for?
I think it's just a waste of space during legislative sessions. Why not have a residence for the lieutenant governor?
A few adjustments would need to be made. The kitchen would need to be updated so large events could be catered. The old table and chairs from the governor's mansion, which expands to fill the entire first floor of the Wickersham house, could once again be put to service, hosting delegates from around the state and dignitaries from around the world. She's not ready for the lieutenant governor to move in tomorrow, but they're sharpening scissors for the ribbon-cutting ceremony.
Structurally, it's in excellent shape. The foundation is all new foundation. The roof's been redone, is all structurally. The floors, basically everything in the house has been opened up and looked at structurally. So the only thing really left is cosmetics.
There's a few more dollars to be spent on restoration, but I'm confident that we can get through foundations and different fundraising events to finish the work.
The official designation should have been made last session.
It passed unanimously last year in the House and the Senate, went to the governor, and the governor vetoed it.
Parnell told Egan the veto had nothing to do with the Wickersham house. It was wrapped into another measure that had a technical description that was incorrect and needed to be amended before he signed it into law. And what does our current lieutenant governor think of the idea? When we spoke to Byron Malott, he advised he already lives in Juneau and fancies his own house here, but recognizes that he's exception that makes the rule.
It's now getting to the point where it's looking really nice, and so people are, well, hey, why isn't that? And it's like, well, it's not done yet, and it's certainly not to a standard that I would understand a lieutenant governor's mansion to be at.
Its current caretaker is looking forward to the change. His department normally oversees outdoor campgrounds, not historic buildings. But the politics being what they were back in the day, the Wickersham house and its collections were acquired and put in Mike's backyard.
I personally, within the Division of Parks, am not too excited about managing a lieutenant governor's mansion. I like campgrounds and public use cabins.
Still, if politicians call upon him to serve, he's glad to help them out.
A little different. That's not necessarily our expertise in taking care of politicians. Although anytime they want to come out to the cabins, I'm more than glad. Give them a gallon of oil and say, there you go.
Like Juneau, many cities have historic buildings in their inventory, which have a legacy, but also are a liability. For now, Judge Wickersham's Juneau home seems to be on her way to being properly restored and put back into public service. Reporting in Juneau, I'm Dorene Lorenz.